Hello. So we've got something a little bit interesting. I'm actually recording this the day that the finals is going to be played, so do look forward to that. That will be coming out in a couple days. But until then, there's a little bit of something that was proposed in the UBL Discord a little bit ago, which was a third place playoff match to decide out of the two people who lost in the playoff semis, just to see who got third, just for a little bit of fun and, you know, see what happens. So, just so we could get all, I guess this would be all 4 matches played. I guess the only one that wasn't played was, I guess me and Cannor didn't play and Lyric and Fatrat didn't play, but this is the third place. This is for third, essentially. The deciding factor for third. So, we've got Cannor and Lyric. Cannor losing to Fatrat and Lyric losing to myself. So, Lyric's team this week, like what they brought, honestly looks like one of the strongest teams that they have brought overall. Just because, like, they've actually brought Solgaleo. It feels like they haven't brought Solgaleo that much. Whereas Cannor's, they haven't brought, I don't think any have hailed that I can see. They've brought Yamega of all things. So maybe they're messing about? Or maybe they really want Yamega for something. I have no idea, but let's see what happens. I'm kind of looking forward to this one. I have no spoilers on this either, because when it happened, I was asleep, and when I woke up, there was about 100 messages on Discord, so I couldn't, it was like hard for me to scan through and actually get a grasp on who won. So yeah, let's do this. So we see Yamega Meowstic Female lead versus Hitmontop and Jolteon. Obviously Meowstic Female, the reason why I use it is competitive, and that is what we're seeing here. As for what we're going to see from the Yamega, I have no idea. We don't see Frisk. But, so what, is it Speed Boost? Is it Tinted Lens? I have no idea what to expect. But we can expect a fake out Volt Switch makes a lot of sense here. Fake out into Meowstic, Volt Switch into Yamega. Makes a ton of sense here. We see here, Protect, Fake out into Meowstic, straight T-Bot into Yamega. And then, yeah, we get Speed Boost. Okay, so Protect from Hitmontop makes a lot of sense. And we see Confide come out. And that's still one-shots. That's probably Specs. And that's a, yeah, so it's double up into Hitmontop. So that's probably Specs. I don't think there's any, I wouldn't even question that. At -1, Jolteon shouldn't do that much damage. It's powerful, yes, but it's not that good. So we see, yeah, Nidoking come in, and wow, the double switching is always kind of scary. Double switching in VGC is really scary because if you don't get enough momentum off it, then it can really put you behind. Like, Solgaleo took like nothing, so I'd say the Solgaleo switch worked out really well. The Mamo switch didn't work out as well, but you're also, from what we've seen from Lyric, they've often brought Scarf Mamo, and so this means you've got a threatening kill on the Nidoking with 2 of your Mons, and then the Meowstic is kind of just sitting there, trying to just click Psychics as much as possible. We see a Protect from the Solgaleo, as the Nidoking goes for an Earth Power. Is that Scarf Nidoking then? Or maybe it was a bulky Mamo. It could be Scarf Nidoking or a bulky Mamo. It's definitely not Scarf Mamo. That's for sure. AV should take that hit probably better than it did, so I'm not sure. But we get to see Hitmontop come back in and competitive activate once again. But when you've got a Solgaleo, and you've got Fake Out Pressure as well, so you're fine. See an Earth Power come out. That's doing a lot. That's got to be a Life Orb Sheer Force. And then like a bulky Mamo. Life Orb. Ooh. This is close. You don't have Fake Out Pressure anymore, and there's a Mega Mawile on the field. And there's no easy way to take out that Mega Mawile. I think Lyric's not got a lot of chances here. We see Helping Hand come out. Helping Hand T-Bot onto the Mawile. Psychic. The Jolteon lived? The Jolteon lived. Wow. That Jolteon lived. I'm going to see if I can get a calc for that afterwards, because I think they posted the teams that they used. But wow. That Jolteon live is huge. Yeah, no, if Jolteon didn't live that, the game was over. So, yeah. Lyric definitely got a bit lucky there. I'm curious about the Nidoking Mamoswine interaction. But yeah, alright, game 2. Cannor barely lost that. Cannor very barely lost that. But I'm not sure if I understand Confide, I guess. It makes a little sense, because, like, you look at Lyric's team, and only 2 of the main offensive threats are special. Like, Solgaleo and Mamo are physical, and then you've got supporting mons in Clefairy and Hitmontop. It's actually a well-rounded team, actually. I didn't realize how, like, well-rounded this team was. I have also just realized Cannor has brought a Trick Room mode. So that... But why would it... I'm not sure. Maybe it's a bluff Trick Room. I'm not sure. So we see the same leads from both sides. I'm a little surprised that, like, Lurk's fine just giving this Meowstic a competitive boost. Try to see a mix-up there as the two hits straight in. And we see eject button? Yeah. I really like the eject button tech. Yamega goes for Hypnosis. Wow. Alright. Kinda going for Blind Hypnosis, and a Flare Blitz into the Yamega is gonna do it. So Solgaleo is definitely on its last legs, and will die to a, like, whatever this Meowstic wants to go for. And Nidoking just straight takes out Jolteon. That's Defo Scarf Nidoking, right? Yeah, because it went before Jolteon, so that's Scarf Nidoking for sure. And then it's not Scarf Mamo, because Scarf Mamo should outspeed. Unless it's not got as much speed investment. The Scarf Nido was probably for Jolteon, and maybe things like Solgaleo. Scarf Nido is actually quite good here. That's still insane damage that Nidoking's doing, even with without the Life Orb. So Jolteon goes down. We see Hitmontop come back in. I wonder who the last has done. It's got to be like Mamo, right? The issue here is you fake out the Nidoking. Oh, doesn't take out the Solgaleo. I'm not sure if that's the right play. And then Mamo comes in. We notice it's not a Scarf Mamo. But a good read there. But the Mamo is just going to go down anyway. And then Life Orb. Life Orb will kill the Solgaleo off. So, like, unless Solgaleo can take out, like, 3 KOs in just one turn, yeah. So, what went wrong for Lyric that game? The bad turn 1 didn't help. Think maybe leading Hitmontop like twice in a row, probably not the best idea. Maybe should have gone for the Nidoking over the Meowstic. But even then, the Meowstic kind of just started to become like too much of a threat just because of Hitmontop. I can understand wanting to bring Hitmontop for more while, but like you can't keep leading it against this Meowstic just constantly coming. So game 3, and we see same leads from Cannor again, and this time we see Solgaleo Jolteon, the right adjustment there. They recognize that, yeah, we can't... The Meowstic was doing more than really it should have been. So we see a Protect, and this time we see Volt switch into Meowstic. I think we're seeing a double into Meowstic this time. Yeah, Dark Pulse isn't doing that much. Ooh! Okay. I see you, Lyric, with the Trick Room. I really like that. That was a really nice Trick Room. You bring in your slow Mamo. That's why the Mamo's slow, so you can bring it in for Trick. That's super nice. I really like that. I always appreciate a good Trick Room. We see an Ally Switch come out, but EQ isn't going to really do much here. And then a Hypnosis into Solgaleo. That's not doing anything. And we see Torn come in. So... I presume Marwal's... Is even... If Torn's coming in, Marwal's not here. They didn't bring Trick Room. They didn't bring Marwal. Because they didn't think they wanted it. They wanted the speed of Torn. And it's going to potentially come back to bite them. We see a switch into Clefairy. Protect from Yanmega. Flare Blitz into it. So Solgaleo is... Sorry, Tornadus is going to get a Heat Wave, but that's not going to do anything. 2 more turns of Trick Room. We see a switch into Nidoking. And we're going to see a Helping Hand Sunsteel strike into the Tornadus, and that's just going to bop it, because Solgaleo is very powerful. And we see Yanmega's Nidoking, Protect from Yanmega, Follow Me from Clefairy. The Solgaleo is faster because it's in Trick Room, and that's just going to leave Yanmega. And this is a 4 versus 1. Follow Me, see a Hypnosis come out, and then Flare Blitz into the Yanmega. Solgaleo is going to kill itself, but that will do it. So, wow. Really surprising Trick Room coming out game 3 from Lyric. Really messed up Cannor. Because you wouldn't look at... With how Lyric's played all season, you would not look at Lyric's team and go, oh yeah, they're going to set up Trick Room. Like, Solgaleo can do it, but like... Lyric has often run Scarf Mamo. Like, sure, it's been like maybe a bulky offense Reshiram, but it's not something that you would expect to be in Trick Room. Hitmontop, yes, and Clefairy, yes, you could see those in Trick Room, but, like, they're the support ones, not really the offensive ones that want to sweep in Trick Room, whereas Lyric made sure to be able to sweep in Trick Room. And potentially that was their strategy, to get a backdoor Trick Room, and when Cannor didn't bring that Mega Mawile, which was essentially the Trick Room answer, it really kind of bit Cannor a bit too much. So that means that Lyric gets the 3rd place title. So congrats to Lyric. Really well played. They adapted accordingly to what Cannor wanted to do. I'm still not sure if the Yanmega was the right idea, but I think they were also kind of having a little bit of fun, because I don't think they brought Yanmega literally all season. This also might have been the first time for Meowstic. Well, Meowstic actually put in work. Meowstic basically said that, like, Hitmontop could not be a lead, and that's where you bring your, that's when you bring your Mawile in the back. Because then you're discouraging Intimidate, so that's when you bring your Mawile. But they just Cannor didn't bring the Mawile in the end. Which one obviously would have been great for Trick Room. But there was no sign of Trick Room. Trick Room came out game 3, so you couldn't predict it. It was a really good last minute tech. And even the last minute, like, ally switch. The game 3 ally switch is one of the most annoying things to deal with, because you don't reveal ally switch all set. And Lyric just covered the option with EQ, so it didn't matter. But yeah, well played to both. That was actually a really good set. If I watched that live, I would have been losing my mind. I'm going to see if I can at least pull up a calc. So yeah, I can confirm it was Scarf Nidoking, for sure. It was Wideland Yanmega, Flying Gumzy, Torn. Mental Up Slowbro for Trick Rooms. They did actually have the Trick Room plan. And it was Light Clay. Why was it Light Clay? It was Light Clay with no, kinda... You gave it Light Clay, but you gave it no, no screens. I assume screens were on there and then took them off, but forgot to take off the Light Clay for something else, like a... I don't even know. I don't even know what you'd put on it. A Sash, honestly? Sash would have been good. Yeah, they said they forgot to change the items. Okay. It was Specs Jolteon, Life Orb. It was Banded Mamo. It was a bulky offense Reshiram that we didn't get to see. Yeah, I really want to calc that, I really want to calc that Jolteon live, because, like, that was huge. So, Jolteon... let me get a use some. Jolteon, default, which I think is... Yeah, it's just Timid Specs, which I think was what this was. It was Timid Specs. It was Modest Specs. Wow. That's why it was doing so much damage. It was literally the most powerful. Versus a Meowstic Which I think was max H. Was it max HP, max speed? Yeah, it was max HP, max speed, force of attack. So we only need the force of attack. But it was +4, I believe. Right, it was +4. Yeah, it was +4. And Psychic on that had an 83.1% chance to KO. So, Cannor lost game 1 on an 18.7 chance. He hit one of these three small numbers here. He hit 136 HP, 138 HP, or 139 HP. Anything else would have killed. That is really unfortunate. Especially with how game 2 went. Yeah. That was really unfortunate. So yeah, that was, that one live right at the end in game 1 was so crucial. It might, like, it was insane. Also, like, if Marwa went for Sucker Punch, like, yeah, that could have helped change things. But I suppose you don't when you don't know its modest specs, like, that is literally the most damage that Jolteon could do without a Z move. You don't expect your Marwa to just drop like that. So I can understand a bit. But yeah, that is our third place playoff match. I do hope you did enjoy. And yeah, now it's about time. I will see you guys next time. I believe this should be going up either the day I'm recording it or the day after. I believe the day after. And then the team builder thing that I did, that should be going up, and then the finals. I believe that's how I'm doing it. So do look forward to all the UBL stuff. And then after that, Season 2 will probably be starting. I will be at least able to officially announce Season 2. Because I've been going on about it, but, like, it's been in the works for basically since playoffs started. So, yeah. Do look forward to that, and I will see you guys in the next video. So, take it easy, everyone.